Good morning, everyone. It's about 6:30 on Thursday. Yes, 6:30. So I'm up, got an Easter breakfast, ran her water in the tub because her aide will be here between 7 and 7:30. She's actually not going to school today because she has a dentist appointment at 11. But this is the time the aide comes, so we have to still get her up so she can get in the tub. So I just want to come in and say hello. Had a video go up today, so make sure you check it out. I'll leave the link below. I really need to get back on my laptop and start putting the iCards and stuff in. I just haven't. So, hope everyone's had an awesome week so far. Tomorrow is Friday. Your girl is tired. I think I went to bed at about 12:30, 1 o'clock because we had took a nap. Probably like a hour and a half, 2 hour nap yesterday. Fell asleep, had a bad dream. At probably like 3 o'clock, fell back asleep. Then all of a sudden I hear stuff, and my husband got up to go to the bathroom. So I was at 4:30, I think. So I was up trying to make sure he was good and he could get back to bed and didn't need any help. And now I'm up. So I am just tired. So once her aide leaves, I can go back to sleep at least until 9:30, 9:45, because I gotta get up, take a shower, and we need to be gone by 10:30 for her appointment. So yeah, that's where we're at. So I'll come back later, guys. Hey guys, so it's an eventful day. So Easter had a dentist appointment at 11 this morning. So my husband went because, he's the one that actually has the legal guardianship or whatever. I didn't want him to go, but I was just like, hey, we need to, make sure we, do we need to bring the papers? And he was like, no, because this is a dentist that she's been using that's approved with her Medicaid, right? So we get there, I get Easter out. Mind you, got to get the wheelchair out, get her out, get him out, because he's trying to be Mr. Tough Guy, but we know he's actually hurting. So the lady was like, well, she is over, what did she say? She's over the age of 18, so now she has straight Medicaid, because before she had Humana. I said, no, she never had Humana. She just always had straight Medicaid because she's been disabled since birth. And so she was like, well, after they're over the age of 18 or 21 or something, she said that they can't do a complete cleaning and all of that. They can only do an exam with an x-ray, and if she needs a teeth pulled, that's all Medicaid will cover. So I'm like, okay. So she was like, well, I need her, she was talking to me as if I was Easter. And then she's like, I need, your ID. I said, well, we don't have her ID. I said, I have my husband's because he's the guardian. Well, we need that paperwork. I said, well, you already have it. And then she's like, well, it's been 3 years because we were actually going to a different dentist while my husband was working. But he went inside personally to make this appointment a week ago. And nobody said anything. So she was like, well, we have to, after 3 years, we, purge the records. So I have to go in the back and go through boxes and all of that. I was like, okay, fine. And I just told my husband, I was like, you know what? This is ridiculous. Because then every time I'm moving her to a different dentist schedule because of all of this, I'm like, but you made the schedule and nobody told us that we needed all of this extra stuff. They just gave us paperwork, and that's all they needed was updated paperwork. So I was livid. And so there's a doctor or dentist that accepts the program that we're on that covers us to take care, or covers, you know, my husband to take care of Easter, or anyone else that we have to get, you know, to come in the house. And, you know, they just, it's like we do the payroll for it. So I didn't want to do that because it's a lot of headache to get a provider or someone new added to the payroll. But it is what it is. So I don't know, y'all. I was so upset, and my husband was like in so much pain. So then I had to load them both back in the car, no appointments, and then I had to go to Walmart again he wanted stuff to make hoagies, like sandwiches. And then when I get in Walmart, all I had to get was the sandwich meat from the deli to get it sliced, and the bread. And it took, like, y'all, I think I was in Walmart for over 20 minutes because the lady was backed up. She was the fill-in person in the deli. She was nice, but I was just like, Lord Jesus, I can't take it. And then I get him home, and he's just like, he could barely get out of the car because at this point he's spasming because he only took one pain pill yesterday. And he was just like, I'm not hurting. But I knew, it's like always, you know, the next day after surgery is like the next day, and really that week is hard on your body. That's when you really start to feel it. All the anesthesias wore off. So it's when I'm tired, like having to get up at 6 in the morning, deal with Easter. Then her aide came to give her a bath. You know, then I have to give Easter her medicine. So this morning I was like, by 8, my husband got up, but he didn't want breakfast. So I was just like, look, I'm going to lay back down until 9:45 because I'm drained. And I just got him situated, gave him something to eat. And he just took a muscle relaxer. And hopefully that will kick in, because now he's seeing it's a struggle when you're trying to get up and not really move your neck. You realize how many muscles it takes just to get out of bed. So just continue to pray, and I want to thank everyone that sent prayers out. It means a lot. And we're trying to look at other options for dealing with Easter, and like looking at probably having to purchase a new van that has like a lift, because I can't do it. I mean, I'm doing what I'm doing by the grace of God, and I'm not supposed to be, but it's like we don't have nobody else. What are you supposed to do? So we're talking about trying to do that, so we can get one of the minivan kind that her chair, she could just, you know, lifts her in with her wheelchair and we lock her in, because I don't know, I know he's not wanting to have a repeat surgery because of, you know, the situation. So I don't know, it's just like really difficult right now. And I'm like, the weekend's coming up, so then I'm gonna be responsible for, you know, the upkeep and everything with Easter. And it's one thing, and like the lady comes gives her bath, and I don't, you know, the changing part is not, you know, I can deal with it. I mean, I hurt afterwards, but I can still deal with it. But we got to figure the weekend out. So I'm gonna have the aide tomorrow to kind of just, you know, show me some tips with this lift, because she's gonna have to have a bath. So I'm going to the bank, make a deposit, and pay a couple bills, and I'm gonna come home and go to sleep. Hey guys, it's Friday, about 1:10, and I'm headed to get Easter from school. Y'all see my face, right? I'm so tired. Like, it ain't even been a full week that I've been having to do this, but like, my body is so drained, and I'm like crashing. Like today I stayed up when she got on the bus and worked on track stuff until about noon, and then I told my husband, I was like, I've got to lay back down. So I laid down for like 30-40 minutes and then got in the shower to now go get her. I never try to like say I take for granted stuff, but my husband does so much, and I'm so thankful, to the point of he grocery shops, he'll clean if he has to, wash the dishes, he'll fold clothes, all of that, wash. Like, that's his little thing. So I've not really had to do a lot of this stuff for a while, and it's a big adjustment to have to now start doing stuff, and now I have to, on top of that, is find a cleaning routine to keep the house up until we find a different housekeeper. As far as like the deep cleaning and dusting type stuff, I have to figure that part out so I don't get bogged down, because I can't just say, well, I'm just gonna, Saturday clean all day. That's not gonna, I can't actually do that, because Saturday we have practice. My husband wants to go. I'm praying he can last the whole practice, but I really don't think that he can, because just for him getting in the car, going for like 30 minutes, took so much out of him. So I'm trying to get him to understand, look, let the other coaches do this. You don't realize how many muscles you're having to use just to sit up in a chair. Even when he sits up to, eat, it's a struggle because we have sofas. And I was like, yeah, I guess we should have, probably looked at the sectionals that have the recliners in them, which we looked at those in the beginning when we got our house, but we chose against it. And he was like, yeah, I really could use a recliner right now. And I feel so bad, because he's not able to sit up for a long, I'm trying to prop him up with pillows and stuff like that. But if you don't have any kind of head support already on a sofa, so it's kind of, pointless. So, yeah. I just got to work out some stuff for the next 6 weeks. And, it's okay that Easter went to school. I think her last day is May the 3rd or 4th or something, he said. So, I won't have to do this part, which I'm glad, because her wheelchair, it's heavy. To try to get it in and out of the car is, a struggle. But yeah, so I'm just trying to figure all this out. Her mom is like, oh, she ended up texting me, and my husband's like, you didn't block your number? Because I called her from my phone to say I was picking Easter up that day, and I wasn't really thinking about it. So then she texted me and was like, well, if you need any help with anything with Easter, let me know. This is my schedule. And I'm just like, whatever. My husband's like, just say okay. Don't even feed into that. Because we already know, like, she'll say she wants her, and just like, okay, we went, she stayed the night. So when I pick her up and my friend comes, and she was like, well, did Easter already get a bath for today? Because, hey, if she didn't get a bath, then we need to put her in the tub. If she did get a bath, we can wipe her up until the 8 comes the next morning or whatever. She didn't get a bath.
You know what I'm saying? This is the stuff we deal with. And her mom's apartment is handicap accessible, where her wheelchair can just roll straight into the shower. But yet you didn't take the time out to even do it, or even attempt to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that we deal with, and we don't have anybody else, you know, other than the people that I called on to help us. And my husband said, I cannot afford to be sick. And I was like, well, you're not sick now. You just had to have surgery. And he was like, but that's sick to me, you know, because he's never had surgery. I can probably count 2 times that he's ever been sick since in the 6 years that we've been together. And his son texted me and was like, it's different to see him in that hospital bed, because normally Easter was the one, she's the only one in the family that has had the surgeries when she was, you know, little, and even, you know, as like a teenager, she had to have a lot of surgeries. So it was different to see him like that, is what his son said. So, but I'm about to grab something to eat. I gotta get Easter before 1:45. So that's what I'm about to do right now. Yeah, so I got Easter from school. Say hello.
Hello.
And done. I had to go grocery shopping yet again. I think I have been to Walmart every day this week. See, I'm used to my husband doing this, so it's like, oh, we need this, oh, we need this. And he wants some fried chicken wings, which I don't like frying food. I mean, I just don't. But that's what he wants. He's like, almost like he's on a hunger strike until he can get some wings, because he didn't want breakfast, because he wanted some wings. When I tell you, spoiled, very spoiled. Nothing for him to get up in the morning and fry some pork chops or chicken or fish and have it for breakfast. Sears in our area, I'm all over the place, is having a liquidation sale. It started today, and I wanted to go, but I had to have her back because she got a new wheelchair. They've been out twice to adjust the chair, but the chair, like the back part of it, is up too far. So when she's in it, she feels like she's about to fall out because it's like pushing her out of the chair. So they said they could come out today at like 3 something. So it's 2:20. So I can't go to that. I may try to go tomorrow. And I also have to babysit my niece and nephew. They're going to stay the night for the first time. I have not kept my nephew. I kept my nephew when he was like a week old or something, because my sister-in-law had to have emergency surgery. But other than that, I don't. It's not that I don't babysit. Like, I'll keep them, but I can count on both hands how many times I probably kept them. Probably on one hand. But it never bothered me that I wouldn't, you know, I'd just be Tia, go over to the house and play, or they come over here and that's it. So I was okay with that. But yeah, so they're going to stay the night because they need help with them in the summer. So they want to make sure that they're going to be okay to stay the night without having any problems. That way, whenever they need help in the summer, like they may be over here for a week at a time or 3-4 days at a time. With them being in Alabama, it's just easier. So it's a trial run, y'all. It's a trial run. Because, you know, I never beg nobody to watch their kids, because you know what? Tia likes to take naps. Just saying. He got his wings. Real life of lupus. See these cheeks. So finally got Easter, changed and ready for bed. Your girl is tired. I did fried chicken, which you saw that in the clip. It's about 10 o'clock and your girl is going to bed. So I hope everyone had a good day. Tomorrow we have track practice. My husband realizes now, he said he may only go for like the first 10 to 30 minutes to go over a couple things, and that's it. It's just, yeah, tired. So let me go so I can get some sleep. I still haven't taken my night meds. Delirious. Be blessed, guys. Repeat.
I am in rare form tonight, very rare.
Y'all, his speech is still not right from this surgery.
I can't talk that, but they hit me in my throat.
So, this is how many we have, like almost every pillow, so he could be propped up because he has to be in an upright position.
Because I'm a big daddy. Don't let her fool y'all.
Oh, whatever. Anyways, so Miss Mary's praying for you, Miss Pam's praying for you, Miss Alicia and Miss Mary are both in Mississippi. Asha.
What about my foreigners? My foreigners. Do they pray for foreigners?
Just focus.
Y'all get us something. I know y'all listening.
Focus right now. Anyways, and a lot of people on Instagram all said that they are praying for you. Y'all see this? He too, and he's into this doggone game.
Foreigners. Ohio. They see me? Or they see you?
They see you.
Dressed like this? Thank you. Thank y'all very much. I appreciate it.
Y'all see what I have to deal with? Jeez. Good night, guys. One more thing, guys. I was sitting here about to edit my video when my $4.96 earbuds from Walmart, they just literally electrocuted me in my ear. So if you see this brand at Walmart, beware, do not buy them. So I'm finally breaking out my iPhone earphones that came with my phone, but I literally have never used them because it just looks uncomfortable. Maybe it won't be, I don't know. But let me get back to this. Hey guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up and comment below, and also follow me on Instagram. Until next time, be blessed.